But we are going to check out what we're driving for this weekend. What we've got is a 2023 Ford Mustang GT Premium. It's rapid red metallic tint coat with a black leather interior. It also has the Nite Pony Package. So in the Nite Pony Package, you get the black pony grille. You get the 19-inch black wheels. And you also get a raised black spoiler. Then you get the black mirror caps and the painted black roof. This car just looks sweet. The color is amazing. I love the deep cherry red. It is just perfect. And also has the added performance exhaust. Crazy how awesome this thing is. Let's take a quick look under the hood, see what we got going on underneath here. It is really, really cold. All right, let's pop the hood. There you go. There's that 5.0 Coyote engine. 450 horsepower, 410 foot-pounds of torque. 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. Of course, you got your leather interior everywhere. Door panels are really nice. Now, there's not much room for in the back. We know that Mustangs don't have a back seat. So what do we have back here? We have, to show you guys the size, we have our pig friends. So this is our pig family that will be riding with us in the vehicle. So you guys can see the size of the back seat. And you can see that one's getting its legs pinched. And it's just a tiny little pig. So you're not going to fit some adults back there very well. But the back seats are not what a Mustang is for. What is a Mustang for? Mustang for this. Oh yeah. Now it is extremely quiet in here. You can see there's plenty of room in the front. The seats are bolstered really well. Keep you planted. But this thing is just amazing. The power, the sound. See if you can hear this.
I can love you.
It's just a little taste. It's not even in sport mode. So this one also has the performance exhaust. So they added that on. It's about $1,200, and it actually has active valves. So you can put it in quiet mode, normal mode, sport mode, or even track mode. And you can set it under your My Modes, so it always sounds like that. So that is pretty cool if you really like to annoy your neighbors. If you don't, put it in quiet mode till you get a little ways away, and then crank it up. We have your gauge clusters. Now the cool thing about the gauge clusters is that they switch with the modes. So right here we are going to change our mode. Right now we are in normal. We are going to go up to sport and watch the gauges change. So now you have a tachometer that goes all the way up and across the top. And then we can go to, let's see what track mode looks like. Track mode. So now you have a digital speedometer and your tachometer runs straight across the top. That's pretty cool. Here you got snow and wet. So it kind of goes back to what the same as the normal. I just like that better. I think that that is cool. Down here we've got regular buttons. So this one does have heated and cooled seats. And then you've got automatic climate control in here. You can adjust your fan. You got toggles down here. So you got a hazard switch. You've got your traction control you can shut off. Then you also have a steering mode. So you can have sport steering, comfort steering, normal steering. So you got sport, comfort, and normal on your steering. And then, of course, we've already went through the modes. And other than that, you just got a standard stereo. Not a very big screen. You can see just as comparison, this is my hand. It's not a huge screen, about probably 8-inch screen. I don't know if that's upgradable or not. Vents are pretty much the same. It does have a B&O sound system, which it looks like there's one speaker there. There's one there. Got one there in the door. One down below. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7 on that side. And then I would guess that there's at least a couple in the side panels back here. So that would make it 9. I don't know if there's a sub or not, but there could be. So you just got a glove box right here. Nothing special. And you got a little center console right here. Doesn't hold much. Does have a USB there. You also have a USB up front here. And the 12-volt plug-in right there. I don't see any USB-Cs in here, which is kind of disappointing. Of course, there is your Mustang steering wheel. This one does have the 401A package, which gave it adaptive cruise control. So right here is your cruise control, and there's your adaptive settings right here. And then there's for your stereo. On this side controls your center, the center part of your instrument cluster. And then you've got navigation and phone settings. This is your menu button, is the horse here, and that will let you go through and you can change your exhaust mode to quiet, normal, sport, and track, which is pretty cool to do. And you got quiet start, so you can turn that on so it just starts up quiet, and then it gets louder whenever you decide to put it in drive and take off, I guess. That is pretty neat. You have some track apps on here. You got accelerator timer, brake performance, a line lock, a lap timer. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's a start option. Drag race countdown and racetrack countdown. That is pretty awesome. Wow. Got a lot of stuff in here. You got gauges. There, this one's got like your inlet temperature, cylinder head temperature, air fuel ratio. It's got a lot of stuff in that one. Go in and change the color of what you want. You got your ambient lighting, and then you can choose like a secondary color. So right now it's on gray. You can go down here and say switch it on purple, and then you see it light up purple on there. A primary color is blue. We can do orange, so now we can see that everything is in orange. Cluster appearance, you can have it change with the drive modes, or you can just set it in sport all the time if you like to. That's what I like to do, is I like to have it in sport. So that's my favorite. That is all that I've got going on in here, guys. You can see, and there's our piggy friends again. And hope you guys enjoyed seeing the inside of this car. Hope you guys like watching us drive around a little bit. All right, so we are now taking a drive in this Mustang GT. I really love this car. It's a lot of fun. It's really loud, really noisy. We'll make sure that we get you guys some exhaust sounds of this thing, because it is insane. We're just going to tell you how we feel about it and how the power is, and you'll get to see us kind of jostling around in here, because the power is just crazy.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go for a drive.
All right, let's
do
get
it.
going. And we will go through all the different modes and exhaust notes and everything we can as we're driving home, because there's a lot of different settings on here, and it's just crazy. The power difference between the modes is just awesome. So,
And the sound
is crazy. So we will start out with in quiet mode, and we're just going to take a quick little drive, and I will switch it as we're driving, so maybe we can hear the difference. So this is quiet mode. It's like we're stealthing around here. Not really, because it's still pretty loud.
It really is.
It's not so loud on the inside. Quiet mode is better for inside, but outside you can still hear it pretty decent.
I don't know if you guys can see to the back seat in this one, but we have our 3 little parrot pigs in the back. They're our little children who are going to be traveling with us. They are not comfortable in the back seat, so you can hear that quiet mode.
Yeah,
Quiet.
It is pretty quiet. So let's switch over to normal now. That is quite a bit louder.
That will either wake up the pigs or lull them to sleep.
Yeah, that is
Like one or the other.
pretty crazy. Okay, and we're gonna go into sport mode now, or sport exhaust mode.
Wow.
That is crazy. It's so loud. Now, it says track. It's only supposed to be used on the track, but we'll see what it does here. That is...
It's like they know we're going to put it on the track mode. Like, just because we're not on a track. I mean, how can you resist?
That's just crazy. I like to just put it in sport.
One of the interesting things about these is that they come standard with a manual transmission.
Yes.
So you have to pay extra to get automatic.
Yeah, it's actually like $1,500 if you want to get the 10-speed automatic versus having a manual.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy, because most everything now has automatic, and you have to pay extra if you want a manual, if they offer it.
If they even, I don't even know who offers that.
It's generally only like sports car types.
So we got a 0 to 60 time of 4.2 seconds.
Yes. I would just about believe that. I mean, that's probably dead on. If you can keep the tires from spinning.
Yeah.
But I believe that the track mode probably has some type of a launch setting. I'm not positive on that, but it probably does. If it's got a track setting, it probably does. I was messing with the track settings on here, and actually it has a countdown to launch. So you can set it up and be ready to launch your car, and it will count down, and it'll do a tree, and it'll go down, and then it'll go green when you're supposed to hit the...
That's so fun!
So, and
I want to do that.
And it tracks your time. And I'm not just going 45. I'm only going 45. And all of that noise for 45 miles an hour.
So I want to talk about the miles per gallon on this while we're in town. You get about 15 miles per gallon in town. 24... It's a 24 or 27 highway.
24.
24 highway with an average of 19 miles per gallon. Yeah. So pretty on point, I guess.
The highway was really good. Actually, get 24 on the highway I was impressed with. And driving it back from the dealership on the interstate and back home, I got home and it was at 24.7 actually. And that was even with me playing with it a little bit. I mean, I was getting on it here and there, just playing around with it, and it was still got 24. So that's excellent.
So this car here, as it is MSRP at $54,000.
Yes, and I think the base models start somewhere around 36 to 38, and then they go up from there. So that's, and that base model is also going to be the 2.3 liter EcoBoost.
So we're getting ready to go out onto the open road, almost out of town here. So we'll have Jim get on it a little bit,
These people.
talk about some of the handling, and maybe when we get out to the country by our house, we'll do a little launch. But we'll do some other stuff for you guys. We should have like hilarious Starbucks shots, because always I have this giant Starbucks. I need it to stay entertaining. Here we go. Woo! Oh gosh, so fun.
So loud.
So loud.
I know, I keep saying about the loud. It's just because, you know, we're driving a Mach-E and then you get it.
Yeah,
It's just, everything is just so loud. But we love it.
I just love like how comfortable it is. I mean, I feel
It is really comfortable.
I'm totally just like, yeah, I could go on a road trip. I wonder how far back the seat even goes, because the back seat is so close.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm curious. Oh gosh.
It doesn't. It's a handle. It doesn't have powered root back. It's a handle.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I could totally road trip in this.
Yeah, I don't know why, because they do that. So these have electric for your seat bottom to go forward and backwards, up and down. But to do the back, it's manual.
Well, you can only lean back about 3 inches, so. But you have to flip the seats up to let people get in the back. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, maybe.
Right? Because if it was electric, it'd be like.
Oh, well, true. Yeah. Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. I have the world figured out, everybody. Don't even worry about it.
The suspension, of course, it is a sports car. So it does have a sports car suspension.
A Mustang is a sports car?
Yeah. And because it has track mode, obviously the suspension is going to be tight and tuned for taking on the track if you want to take it on the track.
Yeah.
So those little small bumps and stuff like that, you're pretty much going to feel just about everything. It just depends on whether it bothers you or not. Most of the time, it doesn't bother me too much. But in Illinois, some of our roads are not very good, and they can be pretty harsh. Still spinning.
Oh my gosh, it's so, oh my gosh. I was nervous because it has been snowing, and I couldn't tell if we were at a slick spot or if we were just melting some tires. Was it slick? Was it a slick spot, or it was just this that we were just going fast? Oh, it was so fun. You did a great job. And the car behind us never did catch up.
Yeah.
I saw they were back there, but they're gone. Wow. I wish we could time that.
All right, guys. Thank you for being with us on this drive, and I hope we gave you enough information to make a decision whether you want to buy this beautiful Mustang GT.
Of course they want to buy it. Of course.
I think she wants to.
Of course they want to buy it. Well, they don't want to pay for it, right? Am I right? All right. Well, thanks for being with us.
All right. We will see you in the next one.